Today's run up to Wilfs Cafe in Staveley started at Devil's Bridge, just outside Kirby Lonsdale. Once we'd had a butty and a brew, we then set off on the A65, continued on it up towards the M6 motorway junction, which basically takes you over the top of the motorway and onto the A591. Follow that for about 20 miles. Through lots of gorgeous little hamlets and villages. Roads were pretty good that day, even though it was a sunny day. The roads were absolutely superb. Once you turn off the A591 onto Kendal Road, which takes you into Staveley, as you can see here, there's the odd bump now and again. But yeah, beautiful road from that main dual carriageway down into Staveley itself. Lots of little twisty country lanes, so you can kind of get into the groove of it, and some really nice scenery. Here we are approaching Staveley village centre. Once you get into the centre, take a right and follow this road, just literally 20 yards, that's all it was. And on your left hand side you'll see quite a big opening to the car park. Pull into the car park. You've got to go left here, takes you around the back of the units, and then it just opens up in front of you the Hawkshead Brewery, and right next to it we have Wilfs Cafe in Staveley. Ducati Central, that's ridiculous. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, no.
What's that?
Oh no, that's something a bit different.
Out of place, that one.
Oh. So welcome to another Bikers Brew review, and today a gang of us have ridden up from Clitheroe to Staveley, just north of Kendal. And what a great ride, superb ride, great roads. It's been a bit busy, but the weather's been stunning. But the reason we made that journey was to come here, which is Wilfs Cafe, which is in Staveley. It's at the back of a car park, it's dead easy to find, but what a stunning place. It's absolutely amazing. So you basically come onto the car park. If you're on a motorcycle, it's completely free parking. But if you're in a car, get this, if you get your receipt out the machine and take it to the till, when you order your food, they'll knock the cost of the car park off up to the amount of £3, which gives you an hour and a half. So if you're here for an hour and a half, then your parking is completely free. So what did we go for today? Well, there was a special on the board today, which was a peri-peri wrap with melted cheese, salad. So I had that, and then it came, it's much maligned, isn't it, the decorative salad. This was no decorative salad. This was a full-blown salad on the plate, which looked absolutely incredible. There was a beetroot salad, there was coleslaw, and then there was a regular salad as well, which was just delicious. The vinaigrette on the salad was amazing. Whoever came up with the idea of a beetroot salad, genius, because it was so tasty and the contrasting flavours was absolutely massive. And something that just was a little bit different to the norm. Coleslaw, bang on. The wrap, peri-peri, melted cheese, fried onions, it was delicious. The wrap was soft, the cheese inside had lots of flavour, and it was melted beautifully. So overall, honestly, I cannot fault it. I couldn't resist in the chiller cupboard next door. There was lemon drizzle cake, and it is a staple, isn't it? If you can get that right, you can get most things right. So basically, went to the chiller cupboard and got a huge chunk of this lemon drizzle cake. And one of the indicating factors with the lemon drizzle cake was the weight. The lemon syrup that was sat at the bottom of this ultralight sponge had zest. It had a real tart flavour, which just complemented the sweetness of the sponge cake. So the cakes were amazing. The outdoors on the terrace, that, well, who wouldn't want to sit on that terrace? with the waterfall and the river behind. Wilfs Cafe in Staveley, I'm going to give it, based on the food that I've had today that I've just described, I'm going to give it a 4.9. And that 4.9 is just about the food. If I had to add the bike ride to that, it would be a full-blown 5 out of 5. But just based on the food, the whole place, it's just incredible. Remember, stick it in your diary, make the effort, make a trip to Wilfs Cafe at Staveley. 4.9 out of 5. Bang on. So after that jaw-dropping lunch we had at Wilfs Cafe in Staveley, we're then heading back towards home, but the route we've taken comes south on the 591 into Kendal, and then we follow the signposts for Sedbergh, which is the A684. Just, for me, probably one of the best riding roads in the north of the country. Just absolutely stunning, not too busy either. Lots of twisties, lots of nice straights as well, but as we travel down the valley, I mean, just look at that countryside. It is literally stunning. One of the best things about this road, though, is road surface. The road surfaces are impeccable. No real sort of potholes or any big lumps or big jumps or bridges or anything. Speaking of which, here comes this little village that we come into now, which is host to a few of the Appleby attendees this year. It was lovely to see. And then we're back onto the moorland roads. A few bikers out, as you can see. But stunning vistas along this road, which is taking us towards Sedbergh. Once you get into Sedbergh, we're then heading towards Hawes, although I think given the weather today we decided that we'd not go into Hawes because it was probably going to be absolutely manic. So continued along the road from Hawes, then back towards Ingleton, which again is another one of those roads that is just absolutely incredible. So we are following the B6255 from Hawes down into Ingleton. Most of you have ridden this road at some point. Great vistas either side, and of course it comes into view very soon. We can see many of the three peaks, including Ingleborough over to the right, and then we've also got Pennygent over on the left. But just as we start to reach the bottom end of the valley, you can really stretch the legs down here. Again, road surfaces just superb. Now, there was a section of this road which is used daily by bikers because it's such a good road that has just been resurfaced. So if you are up there in the next few weeks, then please do take care, because there's lots of the chippings being flung up to the riders behind you. So just try and keep your distance and offset yourselves if you can, if you don't want to poke in the eye from a bit of grey slate. This undulating section now is probably one of my favourite because the roads are pretty straight, and if you've got somebody that's just out for a leisurely ride, it's pretty easy to get past them. Long straight, so you can see right into the distance. This is that stretch that I was talking about with the chippings on. So we were just backing it off a little bit, taking it nice and easy, and there in the distance you can see Ingleborough just kissing the summit. Those clouds, aren't they? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then as we drop down here on the left hand side there, just jutting out of the clouds, you've got Pennygent, which is just a stunning view. And then of course, once we get there, you'll see Ribblehead Viaduct on your right hand side. We swing a left there by the ice cream van, and this is the road that brings us back down into Ingleton, Settle, etc. Again, another great little road that is seldom used, and I don't know why, because it's just perfect for that Sunday bimble out. Not too strenuous, especially when you've had a big lunch at a biker stop. But through all these little twisties, through these little bridges, just coming through Sellside here, and which will bring us down into Horton in Ribblesdale.